Marilagia. If you are going to drink like a wizard, then you must release the beast.
Marit Lager. Crack the ice and release your beast. Available at all fine senior superstores.
Worm would like to remind you to drink responsibly.
Hey, I'm back. We're playing Burn. I'm sure one of Little Fight's favorite decks. This is my build of it, and I got lots to tell you. Went camping, froze our butts off the first night, and we're bundled up like crazy. Got a little bit too much sun. You probably can't tell on my face. I'm still a pretty white guy, but anyway, had a lot of good times. We were camping right outside of the world famous Mavericks on Half Moon Bay Beach. Epic spot. Wife really killed it. Anyway, thanks for joining me, Little Fight Shirazamon, in the house with our new little trinkets and Cooper the Red. Check it out. We got Little Fight's first use of the live head. Don't worry, Shiraz, it's slow to update and there's no rhyme or reason to it. I did them all at the same time. It just wants to prioritize some emojis over others. So played Magic and Liquid Vago in the house. What's up? So because I didn't know how I'd be feeling today, I feel fine. But I was like, I got to play something where I can just kind of zone out and maybe have a quicker show than usual, and but yet be competitive, unless we run into Weather the Storm style decks or Tron and Pulsar Marasa all day long. So hopefully not, but because of that is why I have my sideboard the way it is. But before I get there, thanks for joining me all, and we've got 16 basics, 1 Forgotten Cave. Sometimes 17 feels like too much. We really wanted to just have this one option out here. We've got 4 Chain Lightnings. None of this should be too much of a surprise. 4 Lava Runners, 4 Spikes, 4 Old School Lightning Bolts. I hate when I load up Burn or Lightning Bolts. It always goes with the newer one. I'm like, damn it, I got these old cool Christopher Rush arts. It just brings me back, and so I want to go that route. 4 Needle Drops for a little cantrip Persuasion. We got 4 Rift Bolts, Skewer the Critics. There's a lot of Pauper Derby horses in this. We've got Skewer the Critics. We could call this Lightning Colt. Anyway, if people are probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Searing Blaze in 4s. We've got one of the best additions to Burn in probably 10 years, Thermo-Alchemist, and then 3 Curse of the Pierced Hearts. In our sideboard, we've got 3 Electrickeries, 2 Flame Slash for Affinity and such. I'm using 2 Firebrand Archers against decks that I know are going to be packing a lot of life gain heat, so that it just, maybe we stand a chance, probably won't, but 2 Flaring Pain against Prismatic and such. This could probably maybe go down to 1, I'm not sure. Haven't played it all that much. 2 Keldon Marauders, just for a nice beefy back end against something like Stompy and such, and yet still be able to get in for some smashing. Speaking of smashing, we got 2 Smash to Smithereens and 2 Molten Rains. I've been Risen 21. Hello. All right, so we're just gonna jump on over and hope for the best, as we say, fast players only here, and go for it. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, a week from today is the Pauper Masters. If you saw the top of the show, you saw the thing for it. So here's the deal, guys. This time next week, if I do it, it's at 3 a.m. my time. So I don't know if I'll be done in time to have the show or what. I kind of want to do it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably do it, and maybe I'll have to bow out and do the show after or something. But anyway, all right, let's see. We're going to play first. We got 4 lands, but we've got a Cycler, so I'll lean on keeping this. Hopefully we see a creature drop real soon. This is right on the edge. Obviously, one more land, I wouldn't do it, but yeah. Query, why doesn't Burn run Cannonade? Let's see. Well, the Alchemist will definitely live through it. Just think it's probably a per turn basis thing, and I'm mostly worried about fairies, and it's that much faster of a turn, so I'll go from there. And I've got to get me some more of those promo basic lands. I've whittled down my collection to nil. But yeah, it was our first night there, man. It was so windy. It was like, oh my gosh, I hope it's not like this the whole time. Then yesterday and the night before was really, really calm and nice, so it was very cool. All right, and yeah, I like it for the extra speed there. Oh boy, don't need extra lands here, people. Give me Alchemist. There we go. We'll slow roll this out. Turn on the fireworks next turn as we look at the cool new artwork in Basic Snow Island. Very nice. Yeah, so I don't know. I might be worse for the wear tomorrow. Next week I'll be like a bunch of rounds in, and all right, let's make sure to make a note. We want Molten Rain against this. Okay, looks like we might be up against some sort of familiars probably with the land that we're seeing so far. Who knows? There it is. That's very cool. Nice use of the emojis there. Yeah, it was frustrating when I uploaded my new head emoji, and it was just like, you know, I think I'm going to just slow roll this even more. We're just going to drop this and hold back. Get ultimate power, because we're probably going to see that Pharaoh that gains life. So our opponent's realistically at about 23 right now, if this is the deck I think it is. Just going to show some rare patience on my side, but very, very cool. Yeah. So today we've got, for our little breaks, courtesy of the Conan O'Brien, we got some pretty cool fake little commercial breaks. He did this thing way back. I think it was like in the late 90s where one of his actors acted like some ghost of the theater, and very offensive songs, but all tongue-in-cheek and in good fun. So it was pretty cool. All right, let's remember to do this. Boop, little Tim effect. And now our fireworks are online. Let's have some fun. We're going to drop the land. We're going to activate this each time. And we're about to see some fireworks here. Boop. Oops. Oh, yeah. Player first, then creature. Here we go. Always yield. Let's bring these guys back. I'm going to tap them just out of habit. Go like this. Crack this. We'll do the Rift Bolt next turn. We'll spike out here. Zoink. I'll do it again here. Some very respectable amounts of damage going in. If we had a Fireblast, it'd be pretty sweet, but we don't. And that'll be it for that turn. Get him down to 2. It's when we don't want to see the Pharaoh show up. Missed the intro. Are we doing Classic Burn? Pretty much. Yeah. Only hit this deck maybe 2 times in Pauperganda's history, I think. I think Semikov played it to a better ratio than anyone in history. So thank you for that, Shirazamon. Johnny on the spot. Woohoo! All right. Well, we start off with this. I think this is familiars. Let's go board. If you play Burn, I'd really suggest not playing things like Pyroblast. It's kind of a losing endeavor. All right. We're going to bring in Molten Rain. Probably lose 1 Searing Blaze. Now this is where it gets a little rough for me. There's a lot of walls and such. I'm going to lose 2 Lava Runners, and I'm going to bring in, I'm thinking I'm going to bring in Firebrand Archer. They don't have many ways of getting rid of creatures. In fact, I want to see both of them. I'm going to lean on those over these. They just have so many walls and 1/3s and such. I think it might even be better to just get rid of these completely. And yeah, I'm going to lose those all together. Flame Slash might be interesting, but I think I go back with the Searing Blaze plan here. Just try to clear the road, and then we're going to get extra damage. So it's like playing Curse 4 and 5 against decks that don't really have too much removal. We'll probably see a Journey or something like that. So, hey, Clapton Ved Tempest. All right. So, yeah, here we go. Already, game 2. And I got a new camera. I got new headphones. Thank you to Animaltronics, one of the most generous gifts I've ever gotten in the mail. I got these old Sony headphones that all of the old mixers swear by, and they're very hard to find because they stopped making them because they were too good. And mine finally went bad after 20-some years. I think it was 22 was the final count. And lo and behold, in the mail came a really nice gift, and just over the moon. So happy for them. We are on the draw. I will keep this. We might get marooned at one land, but the only thing it's really going to stop is Skewer and Fireblast. And, well, actually, yeah, it's going to stop quite a bit of things, but we can at least float this and bring this out, so it's only going to kill 2 of our cards. So I'm going to do a little risky keep here. We've kept a little flood hand. Now we're going to keep a little bit of a screw hand, but we shall see. I've noted that Flaring Pain comes and goes with its effectiveness as far as on this end of playing Thermo-Alchemist and such variety. You kind of like, it's like a Mother May I over the top. Obviously, if they've got one in the yard and you're trying to do what we did at the very last turn last time, then it sucks. But if you time it right, a lot of times you can get things rolling. Suspend. All right, as long as we draw a land, we're going to be in good company. And away we go. So yeah, I was really upset with myself for not traveling with some islands that do another nice little ocean shot, because man, the waves were just gigantic and the sunsets were beautiful. Had a lot of good times. There's what we don't want to see. Probably worth burning, searing, and something else. Maybe we get a land and a needle drop. Who knows? I am so tempted to blast that. I think I'm going to aim that at the Pharaoh and just get rid of it. I don't want that thing gaining life. I'll do that. There's our land. We like that. Alrighty. Can we skewer, because we've already done damage, right? Oh, opponent lost life this turn. Never mind. We'll do here. Boop. Little misplay. Should have played the Blaze. We'll wait on it. Here we go. Reset. We got our lands. Feeling all right. Definitely should have blazed there. No more Pharaohs. Might have been why they kept that opener. We'll see. Played a few games with this the other night. Yeah, it's one of those decks, it seems like, especially because of the Alchemist and the sequencing, it's easy to kind of look at Burn and go, it's easy, but there's usually always something, even in as quick as the games are, that you can look back and go, if I would have done that, it would have been a little bit better. This is tempting, but I'm going to aim it at their face. Let's get here. I'm just worried about that faithful showing up in droves. Well, let's... Shall we get rid of it? Should we wait on the Alchemist? I think we're going to wait on the Alchemist. I'm just going to play this and pass. I'll hold the land for next turn, and then I'll try to light up the stage, or skewer the critics, excuse me. Amplifiers are priority, says the man with the plan. Uh-oh, here comes back the card we hate to see. It's good it hasn't gained him any life, but it's also taken away 6 damage from us, too. Definitely try to slow roll this. If you're up against time, got a long tournament day, Burn is always a good choice. It shows up in every few challenges just to kind of help reset the format. People get a little too greedy with their mana, or they, care a little bit too much about turning things sideways and not watching the dome. It always shows up. It's a nice little policeman to the format, usually. And then they print stuff like Weather the Storm, which just buries it. When do I bolt the Familiar? Very few times, unless I've got like a Searing Blaze behind it. I'm really worried about that life gainer. Already been spread a little thin with the Rift Bolt, Lightning Bolt setup, but... Knuckle Crack Alert. It wasn't too bad. Very nice, very nice. Come on now. Well, we've got the double, don't we? I've got the Fireblast for the other. Play this. We'll drop this. We'll go here for this. 3 here, 3 here. Right click to yield all. Just going to do this out of trying to not punt. We'll rock here. Oopsie. Cast it for a spectacle. You, sir. And down he goes. Bloop. I think I'll hold that back so we can block, and then might be tempted to shoot the Pharaoh, but I don't know. It's tough. It gains so much damn life with that thing if it goes off. But now we've killed their amplifier, so we'll hold off. Buono Terra. Nice little Gorgon icon there. Who knows? Gonna try to start brewing with some of those snow-covered duels. Just to say I did it. I got some pretty cool deck list ideas submitted by some of you. Okay, so they don't have a white source here. I'm wanting so badly to shoot that thing. Okay, that's gonna go down. There's one life there. They're just gonna go Nova with this. They probably have a snap in hand for my Fireblast. What's the chat say? You think I should Fireblast the Faithful? Either way, they're going to be gaining quite a bit of life back. I'd like to try to get rid of it. They snap it. They just untap the Chancery and replay it. First things first, I'll activate. Come on, chat. Where you at? I know there's a little delay, but... we've got another one in hand. That's 4, 3. Get him to 3. All right. We're at the Vest stream on the net. MTM tap. Blast to the dome. All right. We'll take a bit of a chance here. Boop, boop. Thank you for the props there. MTM tap. One of our old best supporters out there, baby. Woo! Please don't have more stuff. I think we'll hold this. Come on, Searing Blaze. Yeah, top deck win if they don't have any other spells. Otherwise, they're going to be at 5 life and maybe even more. That's why I was tempted to just blast that. But they've got Prismatic up now. Got to kind of respect that. Slow roll it. Whenever I play against a real good burn player, it's at this stage when they kind of hoard everything and use the lack of aggro on your end to do something about it here. So kind of like this draw. Do this. He's probably sitting on Prismatic, and we'll just play out another problem that can block. Might get countered. We'll see. Oh no! What is this? Gaining life. Down he comes, looking for a counter spell, probably in the form of Hydroblast or Blue Elemental Blast. I don't know why people play that over Hydro. There it is. All right. This is going to be probably a very slow, torturous loss of life gain. We got him down to 3. But now, as you will see, it's going to climb drastically back. Little fight with the looks. So glad those things are coming through. Just hate how long they take. Get your handsome mug on the chat there. Happy Saturday. This is just classic burn. Pretty much, PT Bobby. Everybody's got a few little tweaks here and there, but looks like we're going to die to the life train here. Just going to yield through and chill out. That Pharaoh's Faithful just requires enough kind of a double investment to get rid of it. And then if they have a response or able to bounce it, it can be kind of a pain in the butt. But nowhere near as bad as Weather the Storm, but still. That be the list we're playing. Alrighty. Yeah, so I got, like I said, we're trying out this new webcam. I got a Nexigo, new one. Other one had this weird little plastic bit that got sometimes shadowed the camera, and it really was infuriating. So, well, we can hope that they're all on lands, but I doubt they are. Kind of let them go a little bit here just to see. It's not like we're going to have a long show today, so I'll let Pharaoh and Familiars do their thing. Uh-oh, there's the beginning of the end. If you ever needed a I Quit trigger, it's usually Archaeomancer with plenty of mana up, but at least we've got rid of their mana fixer and the Sunscape Familiar in the sideboard. That's going to make short work of that as we climb up here. Just kind of curious what the kill card is. Is it the Mole Drifter plan, or is it the Mill Strategy and Sage Road Denizen? So we'll see. Why use Snow Mountains here? Afar, because they're... I like my lands to match, and they're the only... I gave my son all of my basics except for, like, sets. And, yeah, I've got a... I'm trying to collect... Oh, who was it? I think it's Rebecca Guay, or might be Therese Nielsen. There's an Equinox promo one. I've got 13 of them, of the mountains, but I like my lands to match. So I need to get about 7 or 10 more, and then it'll be pretty cool. So, well, we'll see if this works. If it doesn't, we're screwed. I'll try to get rid of the problem child here. Bonk. If he has a response to this, we'll just go to game 3. I'm sure they do. They've got Snap by now. Well, we just saw him grab it. And there we go. Boop. Concede. Off to game 3. Alrighty. We did bring in Molten Rain, I believe, right? That's going to pay some dividends here. Yeah, we've got Molten Rain in, sided against this, and we brought in our Firebrand Archers for extra damage. I'm liking Needle Drop because we can kind of tailor some of our... I think we're good here. Maybe lose 1 curse for a flare. I don't know. Bring in a Flame Slash. So we have some dedicated answer for their 0-4 Pharaoh there. I think I'm going to bring in both of them. I'll lose a drop. I think I'll lose a curse. Yeah, that's very true. Little Fight says there's that inflection point you can feel with Burn where you never catch up. Maybe not a big deal, but Thermocast allows you to gain life and destroys a snowland. Yeah, well, it can be a big deal. Burn historically there's probably millions of games people, and I'm sure I've seen Little Fight do it too, where he's at, I'm at 1 life and you just eke out the win. So all those little tips and tricks and activations of the Thermo-Alchemist are very key. All right, we're gonna say yes. And we got a really nice hand here, except for we're a little clogged with blast. We don't really have too much food for it, but if we get flooded, we'll be feeling okay. But in the meantime, we'll just chill out and say, keep this. Don't want to mulligan too much with Burn. Making use of our new emojis. If you click that little smiley face in the chat, very cool stuff. Got kind of a quiet audience today. Let's see. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if I do play in that Pauper Master Challenger. Like, I swear, I'm going to have to get up at like 2:30 in the morning. And then if it ends in time, then it's like showtime. I'll probably be pretty wiped out. So if I crash and burn super hard next weekend, you're going to know why. I'm probably just old man burnout. We'll see. All right, we'll play this. I don't know if I need to do anything here. I guess I'll chain. I was thinking you could hold off for Skewer, but we'll probably save that for another time. All right. No more big sacrificial stuff like Fireblast, please. Just give me some goods. Let's go. Whoop. All right. Well, a little stuck there. Probably the worst case scenario for why you shouldn't play Chain Lightning once if you do top deck another Skewer. Yikes. However, we have 8 damage in our hand. They're already at 9 if we went all out, but that would be a pretty stupid plan. Anybody got a favorite little emote? I'm sure I know what Little Fights is. Like I said, Shiraz, don't worry. We got your handsome mug coming up, hopefully by next week. Show, we'll see. There he is. It's fun designing those because you have to design for dark mode and for, the other modes. It's pretty sweet. I think I'm just going to hold off here. I don't want to go all in with a Fireblast because I just know being game 3, this is easily where people turn on the Hydroblast, Red Elemental Blast, that sort of thing. So they're just kind of waiting on me. Get a Molten Rain, see a Chancery, I'll go for it. There's that. At least we've got some food now for the Skewer the Critics. We'll probably get Hydroblasted here, or he might just snap it back, being that he's got the reduction cost there. Well, good news is we're getting plenty of lands to feed our Fireblasts. We'll say you and you. Try to get this out of the way. All right. We've got that. I'm going to Fireblast here just to help out one of our skewers. Spectacle here. Bloop. Take any avenue I've got with so much counter magic and life gain potential there. Come on, Ampy. Yeah, we really want that Alchemist to show up or one of the Archers. Archers are perfect in this kind of scenario for this kind of deck where it's gaining little increments of life, and so we're able to keep at it in theory with the Archer, and they don't really have too much removal other than the blasts and blink effects and stuff with Snap. I sure like that Archer though, boy. How cool would it be to top deck a Searing Blaze here? Come on now. We're holding out. Yeah, I really like the Archers. They are so fragile though. In just so many matchups, they're just little road bumps. But very tempted to try those main too. I even was tempted to try them over the what do you call the Lavarunner. Okay, let's float this. We'll just hold the mountain back. MTM tack getting in the spirit. Yeah. I was trying to make the Pauperganda thing all fit in one line, but man, you'd need some spectacles to be like, what in the hell is that little scribble? So I watched a neat tutorial on how to build good Twitch fonts. Super big time gaudy use of drop shadow and like the other colors and all these neat little tips and tricks. So went through, and sometimes I get a little overzealous, and like that's what I did with the very first version of the emotes. I was like, oh cool, I can make these now. Ooh, here. And then I was like a little too small, and I was like, okay, let me scrap that and redo it. But then it took like 2 weeks for them to approve it. That was a bit frustrating. And believe me, I'm ready to go once we hit the we've got that ongoing challenge for, what is it, 10,000 bits or something, whatever those little online currencies are for Twitch. And I've got the Source of Flame right here. We will burn a white bordered card live on air once that has been reached. All right. Here we are. We got a lot more than that, depending on what you unlock. Okay, Searing. Okay, I like that. You think they got it? Well, we got a spectacle now, just because. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, how I wish this was... I think I shoot now. If I shoot now and he's got the Hydroblast, he counters the big one. We're down to 1 land, and then we only get him to 4. I'm going to let this go. He's not gaining any life here. Oh no, I meant split Pauperganda across 2 emotes. Oh, that's an option, yeah. Think now technically you might want to wait till upkeep on this, but they might have prismatic. What do you guys vote? All in here? End turn? I'm gonna go for it. We'll float 1 and we'll try to win. Feigning that we have a lightning bolt, which won't kill them, but gotta go for it. Come on, do we get it? Hey, all right. RDW wins. I would go for it, but I'm not good at that, says Clyde. Yeah, I was just concerned with the untap and then have access to life gain and prismatic. So, all right. So we'll just jump into the next one here. GG. Like I'm yelling props to myself with that emoji. That's pretty funny stuff. All right, fast players, please, as we go in to see if we can do this again. Yeah. All right. Feeling good, feeling good. So I don't know what I should play for Pauper Masters. One of the best things I can always tell myself, and I often forget and bitch at myself over and over and over again, is play what you like, because it's a long day. And yeah. So I think I got some new tweaks to Blackburn. I've always loved that deck. It's I could play Brute Squad pretty well. As I see, you're not to go for it that turn, you would probably lose your window. Yeah, that's kind of where I was leaning there. Sometimes especially when you stream and you get a little too like, oh, it's going to second guess this. You just got to feel the burn, baby. Woo! Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I'm up. Oh no, this is the qual. I kind of like my emote being able to talk things through. I'm glad I resized it for you there, Shiraz. It's the qualifier this Saturday. Yeah, so all right. Leaning on keeping this. We're on the draw. We'll keep. Hopefully, we draw into a land here. If not, tempted to just probably drop the Lavarunner a little out of sequence so that I can turn on Needle Drop. It is a 1-2 after all. Give me a land, give me land, give me land. Okay, well, there's that. So I think I'm just going to suspend this. We'll go from there. We'll still get a Needle Drop out of the scenario. That way we might be... Oh, okay, well, that's kind of weird. Did they just get mana screwed? We won't count this if they go running away and that's the match. That's kind of silly. You just see an island. Okay, we won't count that one. I said fast players. I didn't mean that fast. Lordy. Okay. He joined our game, not the other way around. I saw that they wanted just fun decks, so maybe they had some idea that couldn't live up to the speed of burn. Yeah, speaking of burn, we got the Pauper Zodiac showing off the Alchemist. I think that was the very first one we did. Some wild mongrel chewing gum coming up. Colors changes colors as you chew. I gotta find a way to upgrade. I like that old timey look to the mongrel one. I'm never gonna lose that one, but it would be cool. You don't see many gum commercials anymore, and so it's kind of hard to find HD footage of that. So maybe one of these days I'll do it. We've got a cool Circular Logic ad way back. I'm talking like might have been like 92. Dana Carvey from SNL fame had I think it was just called the Dana Carvey Show, and he did this skit with a Steve Carell at a drive-through, and I've only played it like 3 times. And it's pretty grainy footage. It's inside of the card Circular Logic, which is kind of the joke. But we've got that for you all. And then, 2 little Conan Geist of Saint Conan, meaning Conan O'Brien on late night. And then finishing it up with some old Don Winkle, which for you old schoolers that know about John Finkel, it was our little wink wink self-pat on the back promo thing for a little play on words there. So. As in wink, wink, Don Winkle, Finkel, Oh, yuck. What kind of hand is this? Well, that's a pretty easy decision. Mulligan. All right, we'll keep this. Appears to me wants to get rid of the curse, but I know that that's a good call to keep. Oh, a little fight. What to do here? Maybe the Lava Spike goes. I want the draw. I'll get rid of Lava Spike. I'm going to keep the Amplifier, especially now that we're down a card. We've got options here. All right, here we are. Woo! I really want to get a Ric Flair emoji, but I'm sure that wouldn't... oh, boy. We're down a card against... Oh, they're down even more. Here we are. Burn on burn. Hey, we better not get burnt by white bordered, or I'm going to feel like burning something here. All right, we'll suspend here and hope for the best as they do the exact same thing. Yeah, what kind of burn player plays white bordered? I tell you, they need to be singed and darkened. I guess you could argue white's one of the hottest colors in a fire, but yeah, I think I've only played burn maybe once in the 5 years I've done Pauperganda, maybe twice. Chain Lightning showing up. Nope. I got white bordered new art versus old school black art. Yeah. All right. And here we are. Anybody noticing a difference with the camera? I didn't. That's kind of the point. Like I said, it was just a physical difference. Sometimes I would move the camera and there'd be a plastic bit that just got, and you'd have to really kind of abuse it to get it to work. And I was like, oh, great. One of these shows I'm going to, all right, I'm just going to drop the Pierce here and enchant you, get maximum value out of it. I've learned this the hard way, playing all the years with Little Fight to yield through this turn. And here we go. I love curse effects. I always like those, I call them TikTok effects, just that little clock, just ding, ding. Oh, so remember about 2 weeks ago, we went to that family movie night drive-in, and it, got canceled because of torrential winds that was about 1 mile an hour. So what ended up, tonight we're trying again, and it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the original, which is pretty spooky little film when you look at it. It's pretty psychedelic sometimes, so. Bam, we take some heat here. And the curse goes on. I believe I'm going to chain this now just to save us a little bit of life here. We've got the bit of the card advantage. And I'm going to wait on this. We'll needle drop at the end of turn. Unless something changes. I want to be able to keep up the lightning bolt. I will use that on an alchemist. Gene Wilder. I like them both, really. I thought the remake was pretty good. But yeah, the Gene Wilder one, boy, they get pretty weird in that movie, boy. Not sure if we just take 2 here or what. That's 3, 6, 14, 15, 16. I think we just have it here, don't we? Let's do this. We've done the damage. Here we are. It's 9. I think we got him. Careful not to expose our resources to not taking damage. Our opponent is stuck at 1 land. See, that's what happens when you play white border, people. Happens every time. Here we can do this. Rock like this now. We'll get this out of the way with Spectacle. Whoop. 8, 4, 3. Yep, kill box. Good name for it. It drops a land. This will be kind of scary. 7. If we untap, we win. All right. Might be baiting us here. Watch, he drops a land. Second main. Bam. Shows you how potent burn can be. Just all these 1 spells and even stuck at 1 land. You can do it. Don't drop a land. Don't drop a land. Yes! All right. Our winning ways will continue right after these messages. And the dreaded double blue outline that everyone knows too well. Seems like every time I play a burn player, they have it. Whambo! Fireblast! As we say. Count that as 2. Fireblast to the face! Woo! Goal! I'm starting to like that. It's that little yellow emoji. You can put anything near it, and then it's just, that's what he said. Not much I want to change here. Searing Blaze, might want to lose 1 of them. Just because I think they're only running 8 creatures too, but I want to see them when I see them. I like the curse. I'm just always wanting to fit that archer into this. I really like this archer. Very, very, very fragile against that. But I think we're just going to keep it as is. Any discord from the chat? Alright, I can get my phone away from me. It's lighting up. Anyone? Pull a Ferris Bueller class. Anyone? Keldon Marauders. Hi-ya! How did you make a purple background? That's next level. It's pretty cool, MTMTet. Redeemed. Highlight my minutes. Oh, that's why. Duh. There you go. Rock on. So yeah, those little, what are they called? Pauper points. I think if you can spend 10,000 after you've earned them, we will get your choice of many white bordered cards to burn live on the air. We have disgusting Circle of Protection black, a white bordered counterspell that looks like a child drew it, Nausea in white border. We've got Gravedigger, Plains. These are like revised, some of them, what is that? Pestilence, Sandstorm, and an old school Dark Ritual. Pauper points. All right, so I'm just going to say submit because nobody's holding my hand. And we'll go from there. Woo! Yeah, we're going to be rolling to a little silly commercial skit after this. I'll go get some coffee refill, and we'll be back for the rest of the rounds. Here we are. Oh, already. We'll keep this because we've got some goods. A little clunky with the Forgotten Cave, but if we draw land, it'll be cool. We just won't drop it. We'll cycle it. No, not the Dark Ritual. Yes, I am the burner of white borders. I can't stand those things. I don't know why. While we were up in Half Moon Bay, I was born in the Salinas area and did a little trek through memory lane and got to see my old house. First one I was brought home to as a baby and stuff. But what was really weird, my brother, grew up there. He's 10 years older than me. My oldest brother went to high school and all that. So he knows it like the back of his hand. He's like, you got to try this place for its carne asada burritos, and swears by them. And he's always had great food advice. So we were like, okay, we're going to do that. But we got there too early. And this was just this time yesterday. We're driving around kind of looking for something to do. And I almost drove to the house just naturally. And it got me thinking, like, you think of a grid. It's a quirky little town. And I almost drove home. And I was like, God, is that really like almost a sort of a tropism? Like with a sunflower? Like I just kind of knew where things were because I lived there. I was just blown away by that. All right, I'm going to take a turn out of sequence here and get rid of their amplifier at all costs because I know I'm supposed to do that. Dang it. All right, well, I'm going to Chain Lightning this while I've got that open here. I'd really like to set one of our dudes out for efficiency, but I don't want everything being a Fireblast on their end either. So I'm going to do this. Let me, I guess we'll float this. Is that the best use of our resources? Sure, let's do that. 4 to 5, we'll see. Hopefully they don't have any more amplifiers because we've got 2 in our hand. This is when I really wish I just had some sort of red Dark Ritual so I could get out Alchemist and the Pierced Heart, because what if I do have a preference in which one goes first? I think maybe the Curse first. I know it only gets better with age. As does this broadcaster, wink. Curse. Curse is the first. Maybe the Alchemist in this cage because we can block, but I doubt we're going to have much to go with here. Slightly better. As we go here, point to the face. We even the life race. Okay, I think we might want to save that. We don't have a Searing, so I'm going to play it. We'll drop the curse, aiming at him. And we'll needle drop here and hope for some better stuff later. And as the turn goes on too, land's kind of an issue sometimes with burn, so they might be tempted to play that third land and wait for another blaze target and have to use valuable true lightning bolt resources on our Alchemist, which I doubt will even turn sideways, but we'll see. I think you got to kill that at all costs in most games. All right. We'll play a little mind games here. Here it comes. I came prepared. All that coffee steam going up my nose. Get a little condensation. Oh, all right. They just draw into nothing there? Oh, count it. Maybe somebody came to the door. We shall see. Back in a bit with Conan, the offensive Geist of St. Conan. Listen close.
What was that?
Ba 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 boo.
Where's that singing coming from?
It's coming from me. Ba 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 boo.
My God, is anyone say it's a ghost?
That's right, Junior. The name's Artie Kendall. I sang in this studio back in the late 1930s.
1930s, that's right. This used to be a radio studio back in the day. You sang on the old NBC radio show?
I sure did. Wrote all my own songs, too. Of course, no one today would want to hear my silly old song.
We'd love to hear him. Wouldn't we like to hear his songs, folks? A ghost comes by from the 30s. You got to hear his songs. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, folks, here's a little tune I wrote at the height of the Depression. Times were pretty tough, and I wrote this song for all the out-of-work hobos out there. Oh, I've heard that lots of hobos live in caves, and they're spreading across this land of ours in waves. They're riding on the rails, we should throw 'em all in jails, or round 'em up and make 'em all our slaves. Bobbly-boo.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. That's horrible. That's a horrible song.
Didn't care for the melody, eh, Jimmy?
The melody was fine. It was actually kind of catchy, but the lyrics are terrible. They're insane.
Well, let's change the subject then. How about a sweet little song I used to sing for all the ladies?
Well, that sounds nice. Okay, sure.
All right, here you go. Oh, women shouldn't be allowed to talk. We should seal their lips with strong adhesive caulk. And if they try to write things down, we should drag them out of town and anesthetize their legs so they can't walk.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Don't listen to them. That song was worse than the first one. That's terrible.
Say, you got a hot Irish temper. I wrote a little song about the Irish. Here you go. Oh, Irishmen pour whiskey on their meat.
Oh, for God's sakes.
And they always wake up face down in the street. After booze goes down their throats, they all have sex with goats. So the kids have cloven hooves instead of feet.
I'm sorry. That's just wrong.
Deluxecoff's Wild Mongrel Bubblegum blows colored bubbles. Add your own brand for something new.
The Lexicos Wild Mongrel Bubblegum. It's yummy.
Hey everybody, thank you so much to the people listed here. Your continued support means the world to me as we move forward, always inventing, always doing new things. It's just nice to have so many of you aboard. If you'd like to donate, please do so at the link next, and we'll see you next time.
And we're back. All right. A little bit of a hiccup there on the digital side of things. I think we played this person. I hope it wasn't the one that quit. If it is, we might quit and run the other way, but not with this hand. We like it. Woo-wee! All right, we will keep this. How on earth did that go down? Little hearts, too? Very nice. You guys are wizards with that stuff. I'm never on that side of things, so here we go. Some water cliffs showing up. Got the obvious Rift Bolt suspension play as our turn 1. Whoop, already in game 3. That's the benefit of burn. 40 minutes in, and oh, come on. What is going on here? Quit. I need to start blocking some of these opponents because this is not making for a fun show. All right. I guess maybe people just don't like burn. That might be it. I should have a thing that says no quitters, please. Let's go. We won't count that. Yeah, you can modify new emotes with the channel points. Oh, that's how it's going. All right. Very cool. I set that up, but it was weeks ago, so I'm just like, well, I'll see it when I see it. Figure that out. Woo! All right. Put the white bordered victims into the special pouch. Soon to be burned. Not long for this world. And here we go. Kajapato. That is cool. I'll let you modify them. Very nice. All right. We had a great hand last turn, and they quit. We got an okay hand here. Hopefully there's a lot of creatures because we've got the double Searing Blaze with lots of snow-covered food for it. We'll keep this. There we go. 7.6k more to go. Yeah, at that rate, what is that? About maybe 1 card a month? I think I got it set to... I don't want it to... I think I have a parameter set. It's like once per show or whatever. So, oh boy. Here comes the Weather the Storm loss. Probably. We'll see. A little fight with the kisses. Never seen a deck live. Oh. Little fight. You want to take that question? our resident man of burn. Nice little cantrip effect, and especially with the multiplication issues with Thermo-Alchemist, it's kind of a go-to card. Yeah, there's been some lists without it before Alchemist was printed, but since it's like, woo, definitely try to bring in some Molten here and the lady there. All right. Come on, let's see him getting natural Tron just right out of the gates, right? So Pulse Marasa and Weather the Storm are the two big, like, oh no cards here that we're really worried about. I'm going to do this now just so we have catch them with the pants down. Give us a creature. Okay, I'll take it. Got to kind of harbor that second or third mountain in case we see a creature drop down here. Let's see if the... Oh, there it is. Natural Tron. Never works when I play it. And what's coming up here? It's super windy, so it sounds like I'm on a pirate ship here. Oh, boarding party showing up. Very interesting. Now Tron getting in on the fun with boarding party. So we'll look at the exile zone. Boop. All right. Yeah, I've always been a fan of running an extra basic and then just playing Shard Volley. I think the last time I played this list, I had done that too. But so we've got a nice way to get rid of that pirate with Searing Blaze. And it shows up straight away. Click on them, click on this. Bam. We don't have any amplifiers yet. I'll do this now. They play a creature. We got them. Yeah. But it, you know, it goes to show, right? Tron with all its, you know, when things get printed, everybody's quick to go, oh, that'll be good against Tron. It's like, you forget, Tron can use it, and they can usually do it quicker and better. Thus, why I'm always waiting for the ban hammer to come down. But God, what's it been, like 2 years we've been asking for that. Or unban everything. Bergman dude, you get all the smoke out, Pauper? Yep, that's my camping buddy there. We just got back after a very long trip. Had a good old time. We will, I guess we could, we'll wait on this. We'll suspend it. Guess I could go for the win now. Yeah. Let's go for the win now. We'll cast it here. We'll do it on their upkeep. Okay. See him use that prism at the end of turn. Maybe we can catch him with Weather the Storm on the stack. Tap that prism. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Yeah, we've been doing our laundry non-stop, Bergman dude. We washed everything. We even washed our backpacks. And as we use their colored mana against them, kapow! Boop! We take down the Tron Menace, at least for one game. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the best emoji yet. Me saying, ban Tron! With my yelling face there. Chittering rat stinks. Oh, this is all of my little sayings, right? All right, we're bringing in Molten Rain. We're bringing in our amplifiers. So we've got multiples of them. I believe we'll probably get rid of 2 Searing Blaze and 1 drop. And I like the Lavarunner in this matchup. Maybe a Curse. I'm going to rock like this. And we're going to hope for the best. Not really worried about prevention here. It's more about the life gain. That's why we're bringing in extras here. To turn all of our stuff a little bit more. Curse is a nice little dinger, but after the bigger firepower of turning all of our 3 spells into 4 spells as far as that goes. So ban islands instead. Drop the blast for a Marauder. For fun. I'm not a fan of the Marauder unless I'm playing a creature heavy build like Stompy or Heroic or something. I kind of need a blocker or swing and they don't want to block and stuff. Quick to probably remove that. Maybe even 1 Flaring Pain and even make room for 2 more Archers. That'd be more my play style, I think. Now that I've got maybe 10 games with this one in so far. So, all right, we got a lot of amplifiers here. Just going to need to draw some stuff. We'll keep this. I'm actually going to bend the rules a bit just to get the extra damage in and drop that Lavarunner first turn if I don't have anything else behind it. I'll probably turn on their removal here. Snow-covered mountain, okay. L3074, smash. Could, yeah. It's always a decent call. Happy to slow roll here. Is there a Lavarunner going down? I hope it is, because I'd much rather them use their resources on that than the Alchemist, but that's a lot of blasts. It sure is. Hopefully we get flooded here. Well, be careful what we wish for, right? Yeah, that third blast was really a kick in the crotch. Let's see how heavily they lean on these prisms. And this is okay. We don't mind an extra one there. We'll rock this dude out. And con in for one. It's better than none. Very slow start. I'm all about bending rules. Yeah, I guess we got out of there just in time, eh, Bergman dude? That was sounded like quite the windstorm. Fired up. I got a little bit of sun. I was surprised. I looked in the mirror. I was like, whoa, I got probably about an hour away from burning at one point. It looked like, as far as the hue on my face goes. Okay, they know where the pressure is at. It's in the Alchemist, folks. Ooh, another amplifier. I'll wait on that. We'll cast the Alchemist. And go from here. Bum, bum, bum. Smash quite good. All right, I'll make a note of it. Make sure to bring in Smash 2. Just careful not to overboard. So L3074, what would you take out? I've got Molten Rain in and my amplifiers in this kind of combat weather the storm. Maybe lose a blast. As in Fireblast, but we'll see. What is this? The cannonade showing up? That'd be kind of goofy with our Alchemist surviving. Smash over Curse might be nice. Yeah, Curse might not be the best against Tron. Here we go. We like this. Of course, we drop when we don't really need it here. Hey, yeah. Multiple damage. I could do that too. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, typical Tron though. We smash one of them and they just have the other one. Or the other color source. I think I'm going to hold on that and just play the Archer. I'm going to slow roll this a little bit. I'll try to go crazy next turn. EOT the Alchemist and hope for the best. Got really a kind of a sludgy hand. Got a lot of good firepower, but it's all kind of conflicting on the fight for the resources here. Resources being our snow-covered land. All right, there's another one. Drawing all the ornaments. That's fine by me. Don't miss the end of turn Tim trigger. Something we've all done. And if you haven't, you're lying. Alrighty, I guess we'll keep that. Well, no, do we just have the win here? Got to remember they've got 3 mana. It doesn't look like they do, but yeah, we're not looking at any searing tricks here. I'm gonna rock like this. I'm gonna turn this up to one extra, and we'll see if this goes through. They've already got double sources. I'll get rid of the tower. This will amplify, so that's kind of a free little lightning bolt. This will untap. Tap it here. See if this goes down. It does. We'll sacrifice 2 mountains here, doing a whole lot of damage. Bloop. Untapping this, doing this. I think we go all in here. Don't we? Oh, is that the quit pause? I think it might be. I think that's the quit pause. There's always that weird hesitation when people, I guess not. We'll go from here. Bam. So that's already there. If that lives, We get it, but I'm just going to go for it here. Boop. Bam. Bam. Smash-a-rooney. Here we go. We haven't even attacked yet. So if this gets countered... Oh! Terrible, terrible. What we were expecting. 3, 6, 9, 12. No! Now is when we really want a lot of lands. We'll do it again, damn it. Yeah! Bam! They'll still be in singles. Alrighty. That's what it feels like. Red Mage beats. But the good news is, they're still in single digits after a crazy Weather the Storm. And the Firebrand Archer is pretty good at going sideways unless a big old dude shows up. Alright. Just enough firepower. Now a cannonade would be pretty brutal. I love seeing my little bald head yelling all these strange symbols I've never seen before. That's pretty fun. You guys having a lot of fun at my bald expense, but I like it. Good times. Keep at it. Very nice. How cool would it be if we get Tron 2-0? Even after they pulled off, what was that, a 17 life Man of the Weather the Storm? Did I say Man of the Storm? It'd be pretty funny. Okay, I think we just run in here. Try to steal Monarch. It's probably going to kill our Archer. Do. And attack. Stupid Tron. Come on, sucker. Woo! Here we go. We are the Monarch. Oh no. No, we're not. Oh no. Ah, shoot. Alchemist can't do nothing about that. Well, they've got some hasty creatures. Not that I'm going to block with the Alchemist, but I want to keep the option open. Here we go. This is when it feels bad. Even without Tron, they've got the accelerant in Ornament. Coming on through with the Borden party. Let's see what happens here. Fiery Cannonade showing up. Does absolutely nothing. Would have been awesome last turn. Whoop. Cool. Now, are they attacking? They've only got one card. I mean, they've got the draw engine, but the Tron lands isn't there. It's really going to cost them quite a bit of the turn to do these sorts of things. I'm just going to activate this now. Yield to the turn. Hope for the best. They're at 6. Come on. Give us something good. Just about anything's good here. Maybe except... We've got that. Okay. Tempted to just pull this off now in case they've got another Weather the Storm, but that'd be pretty reckless. Yeah, one Weather the Storm away from this being GG on our end. Ah. That Alchemist single-handedly brings Burn back from the brink of, even against all this life-gaining hate that's available right now. They've got to be pretty heavily boarded and draw it. Otherwise, it's always got a chance. What do we have here? Whether mana is still there in Bonder's Ornament. Any target. Oh man, this is a rough call. I'm just going to activate it and save the Fireblast. Well, no, never mind. He's not tapped out. He's got Weather the Storm mana, but I guess I got to go with it. He's only got 1 mana, so I'll pay 2, sacrifice the mountains, and see if we can win the game here. If he's got Weather the Storm out of all those cards, good for him. But we get to untap and zap him with the Thermo-Alchemist Searing Spice. One of our better commercials. Does it resolve? There's so many cards here. Woo! We're 3-0, baby. Is this... Woo! All right. We took down Tron. Pirate Tron, in fact. Very nice. We'll just jump right on in here. Hopefully we don't get more quitters. I think it might be the burn thing that's pushing folks away. Little fight, when you play burn in casual, which you've played a lot more than I have, do you often get quitters that just don't want to play burn? I wouldn't think so. It's so fast that sometimes it's good to get in a quick game and see how your tech's doing against burn, but that's how I feel anyway. All right. A clan host and friend of the show named Chimsky showing up. He's usually on some Golgari build, so we might be running into a lot of life gain here. So, all right, wow, best hand of the day. We like this. We'll keep it. We're keeping this. Very nice. Yes, Nimmy. Our favorite orangutan. I'll pat his head with my little arrow. Here we go. Save the Rift Bolt for amps. All right. I guess I just bring out the Lavarunner first then, eh? Getting a little bit of a freebie. I'll just do it now. I'm trying to amplify these guys up as much as possible because now each of these is doing 5, so might pay to wait. Although I'm very tempted to drop that Alchemist before the curse. Dang it. Why do they always clutter up like that? I tell you, speaking of orangutans, I feel like I need Simian Spirit Guide in this. The last thing this deck needs. As we see life gains straight across from us, these amplifiers are going to be heavily needed. I'm going to curse for the worst. I'm just going to do it and do it quickly and just click and get it over with so that I make the right play according to Little Fight and Company and go from there. So, at the beginning of the turn, they're back at 20, so that kind of worked out. The amplifier online. Yeah. Good times. Yield to the curse. I like that black curse. Trespasser's Curse. That's a good little one. And they're just eating up all our advantage here. I don't think these alchemists are going to untap, seeing that we were up against some red mana. Drop this dude. I'll play the land. And I think I'm just going to hold out, right? Next turn I'll play the Alchemist Rift and then just chill. Down comes the life gain. We're probably going to lose that Alchemist. Zapatolio, there it is. Bonk. Fiery Prophecy. Deals 3 damage to a creature. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card. Very Sauron-esque. Very nice. Bam. Down goes our alchemy. Cool. Alright. Now we've got some goods. We'll play the other one. And we'll suspend this. And now we have paid our patient dues. Hopefully our alchemist lives and we can start doing some stuff as our opponent's at 19. Doesn't feel like we've done much of anything here. Nimi says he's playing a new design. Not necessarily so great against burn. Alright. Well, pressure on me then. Damn it. There goes our amplifier. Feels pretty good against burn so far. As long as you can deal with those. I don't mind facing burn with the majority of my decks, except if it's a creature-heavy build. Always seems to get that last bit of damage in there. So throw the possibility showing up. We love playing Nimmy. He's always got some cool new tricks up his sleeve. Good stuff. This Lava Mounts are doing some work. Doesn't show on the life total side of things, but we've already seen 2 Radiant Fountains. Same one. 2 different days. Let's do this here. Let's do this here. Well, we don't know if he's on some counter magics. We'll attack here. And we've seen blue. We've got an extra land. I'm actually going to do this now. Boop, boop. Make our spells count. I'll just hold that extra land. Got him down. Here we go. Don't return that fountain. No fountain return. Snow-covered mountain showing up. Oh, the cannonade taking out a little bit of our parade. Boiler works. Going to reset that fountain. And they feel the storm brewing. It's beginning. God, we're only one hour in, and we're already on game 4 here. You are okay. I've seen better hands, but this curse is going to be eaten up 2 turns by this play as we yield through this and feign like we have some sort of offense. Deep analysis. Oh, please flash that back. That'd be hilarious. Okay. Skewer the Critics. I'll just play it. Whoop. Let's see some. What is this? Prohibit, probably? Oh, no. Cycling something. Getting a snow-covered island. All right. Let's hope that the curse will do its worst. Is this the turn? He comes back. We shall see. Deep analysis. As the robot suggests, youtube.com/pauperganda. Go give us a like and a sub and all that good stuff. All right, we pull down this one. There's a lot of W's on this page. Burn's one of those lists, boy. It comes to win. There's many ways to beat it and to just absolutely trounce it, but you got to draw them, and you got to draw them quick. All right. What did we see? We saw some lands we didn't like. I don't know if it's worthy of... I'm not going to bring in our archers here, but I will bring in 2 Molten Rains again. Burn it up, says Cooper the Red. We didn't see too many creatures, so I'm going to lose 2 Searing Blaze. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Yeah, we'll try that. Boop. Cannonade main. Archer's going to stay behind. We'll lean on the curses. I'm tempted to add the 4th curse in the side for, what is it? 1 Flaring Pain. Seems like you can kind of play around prismatic strands the more you practice you get with burn. The big issues are just the life gain. There's not much we can do about that. So thank you for that little fight. Nice to have the little deck refresh show up there. One of these years we'll understand how to use the app I see sometimes. But all right. And we're going to keep this. We're on the draw. Yeah. We'll Rift, Needle, Lava as the sequence goes here. That's if we don't draw a land. One of these. Here we go. Careful when you play those snow-covered duels that you're doing it for a reason and not because it's a new card. Suspend. Let's go. So far, mana's been pretty nice to us. We've kept one other 1-lander, and we drew into a land. So the mana's feeling pretty good at 16 basics and 1 cycler. Careful of that 2 cycler combo. A lot of times you get kind of marooned. I've heard Little Fight over Skype and many a time just go absolutely Nova over some of those things going down. Boy, do I understand that. Arrgh. I really want to... Now play the curse. Dang it. I will listen. Get maximum value. It just feels like a chore, you know. It's like just put it out there, and it's like, you know, something you're kind of allergic to. Just pay your dues, get it over with, and then just reap the rewards for the rest of the game. Especially against an Izzet deck, we're gonna have to. Oh, his Bergeron dude in the house. His dog is named Izzy, and so all through camping, I kept saying Izzet, and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, sorry for the S-bomb there. If any kids are watching, don't talk like that. Keep your parents happy. Alrighty. Well, I guess we're just going to come on over with our Chain Lightning here. Zap. And then we'll turn on a Lava Run. Oh, no, that's 2 sorceries. What am I thinking? No. We'll wait, and we'll just needle drop here. Has to be 2. Oh, wait. That is... As long as there are 2 or more instants and or sorceries. Okay, I did read that, right? I thought it had to be one and the other. Here we are. It's good enough. And he's not long for the world. Zap! Yield through this turn. I'm so glad that this got through a Weather the Storm, and it's not that we lost that game and came back and won it in game 3. The dude weathered the storm, I think it was between 15 and 18, and we still killed him. That's brutal. Good times. All right, well, Spectacle's kind of feeling a little weird here, huh? We'll have to do that to that. We're kind of marooned here with the sequencing we have. But not a good day for the viewers. Got quite a slow roll here in the compared to our last few weeks. But if you're in the chat lurking, please make yourself known. Down goes our clock. The curse has been answered. They are no longer cursed. Hey. Might have to needle drop ourselves here. Got quite a bit of a arena. Oh, Farina Championship's on. Thank you, Shiraz. Makes me feel a little less hesitant. That's probably what my son's watching. What a turncoat. Watch your old man. Snow covered showing up. Come on, give us something here. All right. Well, something will go down here. We'll probably, this dude's going to get roasted out. Hopefully we can hit with it. Nope. All right. We can't even really do too much here. Yep. Be patient. Might have to needle drop our face to get out of this little landlock scenario here. Always intimidating when you're up against a burn player and they got like 6 or more cards in their hand and they're not dropping lands. It's like, woo! Scary times, scary times. I've got double searing. I really want to do this. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'll hold out at 7. We're under no pressure here. There's a whole lot of nothing hitting us. Here comes some obsessive searching going on. A little madness mechanic. What's he got? Like the 4/4 trampler engine in this? That'd be my first knee-jerk hunch. Sort of a is it madness deck? Sounds like. Haven't taken any damage. Can't turn on needle drop. Let's go. Alrighty. I guess we do this now. I'll just do this here. Hands are full. Wish I had one more mana so we can really turn on that needle drop. But there we go. Ash Barons revealing this snow-covered island. So yeah, thanks for joining us here on Pauperganda, here on Magic Online, as opposed to the Arena Championships that we all know are going on. Now, thanks to Shiraz. I didn't know. I haven't fired up Arena in probably 7 months. A long time. I think they had the little Pauper challenge, and we did that one live and got first and then logged off and haven't been back since. If there's anything Pauper related, I'll usually try to bring it. The good news for when we do our next tabletop show, we're going to have an extra camera for it, so that's pretty cool. I think we'll wait till upkeep on this and we'll just do a double needle. Yeah, let's do that. We're at 7. Good times. Maybe we can catch him tapping out. All right. And here we go. The monkey awaits. Ooh. Bazooka Bog. Somewhat of a necessity these days. Last week we had, I believe we were playing the Bog deck with fairies. Was that last week? Maybe the week before? Sometimes that's not even enough. Craziness. All right. Let's do some damage, or at least attempt to. Will we get dispelled? Alrighty. Tempted to drop that blast. I won't. We're at 20 life. Got to play a little more patient. 4 lands, I might be able to consider that. We'll suspend this. I hope you're proud of me, little fight. Doing my best. I think I've had like a little half punt in that game one where I could have Searing Blazed out of sequence a little bit stronger, but we still won the game. So maybe it's about 2 years ago last time I played Burn, and we had so many technical issues that show, and I was just kind of like all flustered, and there were all these excuses. So that's what I'm staying with. Yeehaw! Anyway, let's hope this goes through because we are just marooned on Needle Drop Island here. Let's go. All right, there's one. Oh! See if this goes down. We'll play our dude. I think we got the win here if we kind of go for it, but I'm going to slow roll it. Whoop. Let's turn this on. Hopefully draw into a land here, and then we've got some Searing Blaze options depending on what they got, because I don't think that Alchemist is going to go very far, so I don't mind doing this a little out of sequence here. Okay, well, better that than a Fireblast. Glad I didn't go all in. Opponent's at 2 life. If he does anything with that blue mana, I might consider zapping him. I think we got this one, folks. Which will bring us to 4-0 on the day. And yes, we have faced Weather the Storm. I would have bet against any deck playing Weather the Storm against me. I would have given them the win, especially in the 15 and up category as far as life gain goes. But oh, it ain't over yet. Down comes the dreaded Radiant Fountain. Chat got real quiet, guys. Let me know you're all still there. Say anything. Alrighty, we'll drop the Alchemist. See how much more damage they've got. If we can untap, we win. We could kind of win here if we drew right. I mean, you could Fireblast, drop a land, and then Skewer for the win here. But again, we're at 20 life, so I don't see the need to really do that. The onus is on them. We haven't seen green show up, so outside of a Radiant Fountain ping-ponging up and down, we're all right. Alrighty. Too bad our creature can't stick around so we can needle drop ourselves or something, but anything, says X Variable. I appreciate that. It's been a good burn play. I wish that did damage to us almost at this point, right? They're at 3. Let's try and turn some stuff on here. We've already seen 2 dispels. Cast with Spectacle. Is he going to let this through? Get him to 1. Is this the one he counters? Nope. All right. We'll get him on upkeep with Fireblast, hopefully. Or do we wait? I think we do it on upkeep. Hiya! Hope for the best. Ugh. No. What's this? What's this? What's this? Is this a Final Flourish play from Nimchimsky? They got some sort of a storm mechanic behind it. Can't quite think of a... Hey, all right. We got it again. I'm going to go get my last coffee. We'll be back with our last round and hopefully go 5-0 with this burn as we go back to see the offensive Geist, which means ghost for those of you out of the lexicon, of St. Conan, meaning the Conan O'Brien Show.
The height of the Great Depression.
Great Depression.
A lot of hard-working farmers were going under back then, and I dedicated this little tune to them.
Okay.
Oh, the farmers say they need a helping hand, but I say we should kick 'em off their land. We'll send in lots of cops and burn down all their crops and turn their pastures into desert sand. Deserty-doo.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's, no, don't apply. That's terrible.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
What kind of people are you?
Oh,
that's
they're wonderful
That's
people.
a horrible song.
Too heartwarming, eh?
A heartwarming farmers are the backbone of this country. That's terrible.
Well, one man's backbone is another man's parasite.
Oh, thank God.
Let's just change the subject, pal. How about a sweet little song I used to sing for all the ladies?
Okay, a song for the ladies. Well, that sounds fine, I guess. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Go ahead. This should be terrific.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, women shouldn't disagree with men. If they do, they should be locked up in a pen. We'll shackle them with chains and lobotomize their brains to make damn sure they don't disagree again. Lobotomy Lou.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's right there.
I have a lot of problems with that
Right up in
song.
the eye. Just
Welcome to Burger World. Can I help you?
Yes, we like 3 large double cheeseburgers, 3 large fries, and apple pie, and we get 3 Pepsis. Yeah, 3 Pepsis. 3 Pepsis.
Okay, drive around.
Okay, that'll be 12.23, please.
Okay, here's a 20.
Okay, I'll be right back with you changing your food.
Okay, we'll wait right here.
And we're back. I think we should keep this. Yeah, we'll keep. Hopefully our mana keeps being nice to us. Hey, it's a black bordered land. Ooh, this can always be a fight here. Glad we got that double Searing Blaze, but we need some double mountains to go along with it. Ooh, always a tough one, whether it's goblins or not. Hey, all right, cool. We have some options here. Let's riff this out and hope we'll see if it's goblins or RDW pretty soon. Sometimes can take a few turns. Opponent's a little mana screwed, it looks like. Still can't quite tell. Might need to just clear the way here. I think I'm going to invest in killing the creatures for just one turn. Clear the board off. Chain here. And reset. Alright, what we got here? Another conscript, alright. Well, outside of a mana. Be okay, we got a 2 on that. That's interesting. I'll go a little out of sequence here. I'm actually going to chain this again. I know. And turn on our dude. Since we got haste and attack. Now I'm going to really try to invest our creatures here. Chain Lightning, got to be careful. They're sticking around. They can re-lightning us back to the face. I used to do that with Brute Squad all the time. Boy, I'm glad I chipped those guys down. I'd be swimming at about 8 life right now. Crazy. All right. We'll drop the Alchemist here and hope we can trade with the Lavarunner. I'm happy to do that. Keep the chat rolling, guys. Even if it's just a little dot. Use some of our new emojis. Now I'm starting to get it where you can kind of decorate the emotes. I was like, what the hell does that mean? But, opponent's really hurting for mana here, which I will take great pleasure in. All right, we're going to Chain Lightning their face. Hold on. There we are. This is a crapshoot. Usually burn and gobos. Yeah, I know, because I'm usually the one playing gobos against you. Always felt like got a little bit of an advantage against burn, just that they have so many like floating shocks that have to be dealt with. But I've seen when Little Fight beats me, it tends to kind of take a census of the field and play respectably. We'll do here, do this. We'll say spectacle here. Keep our dude back for a blocker. And there we go. Dot. There we are. Clapping Tempest. Thank you. That's pretty cool. I got to look into designing my own little emotes, or as far as not designing them, but putting things on them. I'm sure there's thousands of options with that, right? All right. Well, we've got this next turn, so there's no need for any sort of a fun shenanigans. Our opponent's really hurting for mana here, and we were able to... You know, that hand, I probably would have kept it too. Look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I mean, we could have been dead had we gone to the head. All right. Well, I'll float this. Don't even need to. I'll just do this here. And we'll end the suffering quickly with the doubles. Kaboom! Always got to be careful when you're playing RDW, goblins, that sort of thing. You skimp on lands too much, you get one-ofed to death each turn. So I'm sure they're... Well, I'm just going to write gobs down for right now. We can always change it. Flame Slash might be good. We have some options here. These are going to... Lavarunner's going to trade. Kind of liking what we've got here. Might want to bring in the archers just for blockers in a pinch. But in this scenario, I'm going to bring in the Marauders and lose 2 curses. So we've got some critters to get in the way. And, you know, sometimes Marauders against 2/2s can feel like a little bit of a... Like you fogged in red because they don't want to attack. And then you go on attack and they end up losing a creature and they still take 2 damage. That's the theory anyway. If it's true goblins, Electrickery is not that good against it. I will not lie. I'm kind of glad we didn't face fairies, because for every game you get up on them, there's games when you're just stuck holding back a 1 spell and down comes the sprite and then they bounce it and then they ninja it and then it's just like, ugh, just drives you crazy, I tell ya. Ooh. I guess we could do our own Ric Flair emotes. Use my header Little Fights and just write woo next to it. Wheeling, dealing. Kid stealing. Here we go. 4 lands, but we can cycle one of them, and I like that. This isn't that great against what we're up against, though, so we're cycling to try to get a better hand, and unless we use Lightning Bolt on their dude, this isn't that good of a hand. I'm going to mulligan this. Like this a lot more. We'll keep it. We don't need 3 lands. We might. I like the double Alchemist, but I'll throw back a Mountain and hope for the best. Tell you, this really feels at home with 16 basics and 1 cycler. I really feel that. Remember what I said about Electrickery? Like, #1 thing we want to be able to do against that one. Pow! You got to put the face near it, man. Woo! Maybe we needle drop ourselves. Depends. Oh, now we're in trouble. They got 2 mana. 2 mana disaster. I think we called this right in Goblins. Down comes another. Boink. As we take a bolt to the face in the form of the Foundry Street Denizen. Very nice. I'm so used to being upwards of about 40 viewers lately. It's weird with the championships digging into our bottom line here. Come on now. I guess we do this. The Alchemist. What do we buy? I think we roll Alchemist here. Yep. Let's hope they get slowed down. Alchemist probably not long for this world, but it's better than us taking 3 to the face. We got another one behind it. Might be able to do something about it. Ooh, that hurts. At least we can block one of these. A Bushwhacker as we take 9. Ooh, man. Block here. Pow. That hurts. And dude's not even dead. Right. Well. Let's activate this. We'll go here. They've got 3 cards left. I can block everything but that. I'll take out the Foundry Street. So I can technically block these. Draw. Bolt. Keep this dude back for a blocker. Next turn we got an Alchemist Marauder play, and we might be able to hold off unless they've got like lightning bolts in hand, which they might very well. Very likely scenario. This is going to our head. Scary. They might have the rest of the goods here. Is this another Bushwhacker? Ooh, it isn't. Well, I could Final Flourish, but he'd only be at 13, so we take... The only other L we took was in the very first round on game 2. Good for them with the Goblin Grenade. We played that just a few weeks ago. Very nice. No good, no good, no good. Too slow, no good, no did it. Electrickery, maybe? No, not against goblins. I will take our last curse out, though. And bring in an archer just so I can... It's just a... If it lives, that's great, but I'm actually going to kind of use it as a blocker. Along those same lines, though, Flame Slash would do the same thing, but I've got enough direct damage to point the other way. Curse, probably one of the only times I don't want to see curses against this matchup. You hold out and then they burn you out. So here we go. Trying for a 5-0. We'll see if we can get there. Be one of the shorter shows today. We usually go over about 2-hour mark, but let's be right about the 90 here. As we hope for a good hand. Let's see. Oh, too many lands here. Too many. I can't keep a 4-lander. If I had Searing Blazes, like 2 or 3 of them, sure, but I'll mulligan that. Thanks a lot, Searing Blaze. Oh, look at this clunkiness. Double Fireblast. God, do you mulligan this? I think you do. I think we got to mulligan this. Scenario 1, we draw a mountain, we feel good, but then it's like it will... To what? Yeah, we got to mulligan that. Ouch. All right, we'll keep this because we can get rid of so many mountains, but God, this is not nice. Yeah, it was, I think I'd have to wait till turn 2 to Lava Spike so we can Needle Drop. We'll keep. We got to get rid of... Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see that. I'm just going to hold off on that spike here. Yeah, mulligan is definitely one of the meanest things for a burn deck. So know that when you go in designing it. Okay. I think I'm just going to get rid of that. Or do we just go all in on the head here? Let's shoot here. Shoot here. All right, yield. No land, no land. No, all right. Probably taking 3 here. We got double goblins here. Boop, nope. Maybe even worse. What to do with that green, right? Some sort of a hybrid with RDW. Okay. So often the green is wasted. Yep. As we take 3. Now Cannonade would feel pretty good, huh? This deck grows in popularity and you want to play burn, it might be a better option. Who's to say? I'm going to hold that. I really want to hold that. Got him at 9. If we draw Searing Blaze, it'll be good times. Hold for applause. Come on, let's win this one. Be 4-1 without, so that's not... It's a very nice outing, but I'm just glad that we won the game while we had Weather the Storm show up. I know I've put that on kind of a little bit of a watch list for power level, because sometimes, as we saw with Simic Fog, that thing can really keep pilots in it. All right, we're going to take 7 here if we don't do anything. I think I take out the Foundry Street here. What's that? 13, 7. And this is 11 here. I'm going to rock here. Stem the bleeding a little bit. With our hand that's asking a lot to top deck into things. I need turns. And we're up against it. So this gives us one more turn rolling this way. Alrighty. Take that down. Still hold for the same reasoning. Don't know if we're going to wiggle out of this one. We did double or triple mulligan. Ouch. 3, 6, 9, 12. There goes our chance, folks. as we lose. And this is usually when I play goblins or this sort of thing. That's usually game 3, and that's down to the wire here. If whoever hiccups first, and we hiccuped, but it was the first time in all 5 rounds that we did that. So, ruh-roh. So we could, Fireblast here and what 6, 9, 11, be at 2 life. Let's just do it for the fun of it. This is bad play, but we'll just do this to be like, hey, I want to target these guys in case he's just draws nothing but lands later. We'll at least live, because then they can't... we'll at least see our next draw. It's a fast show. Might as well see what we draw next, right? It probably won't help us. There we go. Hiya! Check us out. We can block. Whoa. You know what? We can still live if he doesn't drop a creature. We can block. Take 1. I got no delusions. We're not living to our untap step here, but it's been a fun ride. Has he got a Searing Blaze of his own? Doubt it. Oh, and that's game. All I needed was a creature to turn on the cohorts and the conscripts. Kaplop. Nothing we can do. At least we go out with a grenade and not the attacks. So we beat Familiars. We beat Burn. And most importantly, we beat Tron, who cast a gigantic Weather the Storm. Then we played Pauperganda, regular friend of ours, a nice little blue-red control list that we'll have to see a little bit more of to see where that's going. And then we lost to RDW/Goblin Grenades, or Grenades, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, guys, go enjoy the arena stuff. And if you're on another Twitch channel, feel free to pimp out our little logos and such and get people scratching their heads curious so they can come check out our show maybe next Saturday. But yeah. Anyway, like usually when I go 4-1 or 5-0, I tend to play like Super Rogue the next week. I don't know, because this time next week, Pauper qualifier Brazilian time means I got to get up at 3 a.m. And I still have yet to hear from the tournament organizer how many rounds it is. And I just don't want it bleeding into the show. So if I have a late start time next week, forgive me. I think I'm going to go for it because I don't want to pass it by. And I can sleep in. So anyway, guys, go enjoy Magic. Enjoy each other. Stay kind. All that good news. And we'll see you next time, same place. Hopefully same time on Pauperganda as we go out with Don Winkle. Adios.
Hello, Pauperganda. Don Wrinkle here, telling you about the very first show all about Pauper. It's called Pauperganda. I, Magic Great Don Winkle, fully endorse it. These guys are great. Check them out on YouTube.